Well, hello, chemistry students. I'm here in the room. I'm here to clean it out for the summer. I thought this might serve as a good introduction. Go back and show the periodic table. Some of you guys made up your own elements over the course of the year. Many of those cracked me up, made me laugh. Anyhow, I just thought I would do a little video here to basically tell you goodbye. My shirt I've got on for the day is one I probably should have shown Kim one earlier. It was a shirt I intend to wear when I touch molarity. And so I have a liter beaker and a mole. So I've got a mole per liter, so 1 molar solution. Yes, that's being silly, but sometimes we science people get a little weird, and you've already discovered that for yourself. This is weird for me. Last year, if you recall, the next to last day of school, we had a calamity day, a rainy, electricity out, kind of messy day, canceled school, had a block day for Friday, ended up not being able to say goodbye to about half my students. This year I can't say goodbye to any of you. So this is my attempt to do this. I've enjoyed having you in my class this year. For some of you, I've got to know you over 3 quarters, some be 7, and yes, there are some that's got stuck with me 11 quarters. And I do wish you well, especially to my seniors. I do feel bad for all the events that have happened this year. What a unique opportunity, what a frustrating experience, and what just a set of weirdness that we've been through. I have high hopes that we'll be back in the classroom next fall, but some predictions are that we may be in and out throughout the year, so we'll just have to wait and see. I do have a couple things. This hit me today when I was out for my run. Some of you, I know at one time, especially in Chem 1, wondered, when am I ever going to use this stuff ever again? Who needs this kind of stuff? And well, right now, the people all across the planet that are essentially working to save the planet from this virus had a whole lot of chemistry. Yeah, there's a lot of biology in there, but if you even look at the biology of a coronavirus or any type of virus, it's all chemical bonds that hold the thing together. And so chemistry can become pretty important. And right now we're relying on a whole bunch of people who have a whole lot of experience in chemistry. So if you think nobody ever needs this stuff, well, some people do, and I guess I'm appreciative of those that do. For those of you who have signed up for Chem 2 next year, I'm excited to see you in the classroom again, and I hope that we have a really good year. For those from Chem 2 that'll be in AP, again, I'm excited and we look forward to working with you next year. For those that I may not see again as a student, again, wish you well. If you take an opportunity, if you're underclassmen, stop in and say hello. I'd appreciate that next fall. And again, for my seniors, if you just drop me a note, I'd appreciate that. I'd like to know what you're up to. You know, if you're going on to school, military, workforce, whatever you plan on doing, just drop me that line. I'd greatly appreciate that, just kind of knowing what's going on. Because usually this is the time of year when I'm asking you these things. I feel bad. In Chem 1, I had all kinds of labs in mind for the end of the year. Some gas law labs, some acid-base labs, and just some different kind of labs. For Chem 2, man, we didn't get a chance to do those electroplating experiments. I was really excited about doing a distillation, a fractional distillation experiment with you. Plus, we was going to do all kinds of experiments that you guys had looked up and had already made presentations to us. And so I was already in the process of seeing what of those projects would be feasible for us to do. And then for AP, by now you would have had the exam instead of planning on taking about an hour. And we would have started doing some fun things as well. Had quite a few labs I wanted to get to at the end of the year. And so that's just the way it goes, I guess. So anyhow, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know that some of you have assignments you're going to finish today for me, and you'll be done. Other of you that are a little behind, you're going to be getting more emails from me over the next few days. You have until next week to get everything finished, and I really hope we get everything finished. I don't want anybody to fail. I really mean that. I don't want anybody to fail. And so right now, just get your work in, and we'll be in good shape, especially this new policy of grading. So let's stick with the program. We have 1 week to go. For those who are finished, have a great summer. For those who are not, get finished up, and then you also have a great summer. I know for myself, my plans have been adjusted several times. Right now, the only away trip I'm looking at doing is to go to my uncle's cabin in Wisconsin. For my seniors, I really hope that we get to have graduation in July is being planned, and I plan on being there. Unless something happens where I physically cannot be here, I will be here. I look forward to that. I look forward to wishing you well. And so take care, everyone, and have a safe summer. Be safe in all that you do. Don't take any unnecessary risks with this virus, and we'll just look forward to seeing many of you this fall, and for the rest of you, good luck in life. I sincerely mean that. All right, Riege out.